Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Penn, and welcome back to my channel. Now, I know it's been a little while, but been busy, but decided to jump right back into it with a unboxing and a product impressions per se. What's in front of me currently is the Acer Nitro V gaming laptop. Now, Amazon is so slick. I purchased this for the typical price, which is listed 748 dot 90, and literally when I received it a day later, they had a limited time deal of 624.99. That's Amazon for you. But hey, I got this one. Uh, this limited time deal is not what I paid. So if you guys are going to jump on this, I advise you to jump on it as soon as you can. Do your research first. I would not be using this as a gaming machine. This would be a supplement in this case. This would be my new streaming PC. So some of you remember the minus form Ryzen mini PC that I had. To make a long story short, I gave that to an uncle in need for Christmas. I no longer have that PC. There were some cons and there were some pros to it, but I believe I'm going to be much more happier with an Intel and NVIDIA combination, even in a laptop, because I'm just going to be using this for streaming, aiding my gaming, recording, and streaming to like YouTube. So I should be good with this, but I'm going to put it to the test. Okay. So it has Intel Core i5-13420H processor, then the NVIDIA GeForce RTX 450. The reason why this stood out to me wasn't so much of the specs per se. Yeah, I was looking for some buzzwords, things like that. I also had more of a budget in mind, but the RTX 40 series, whether it's the desktop or the laptop counterpart, they have something called AV1. And when you use OBS, it's much more cleaner at a lower bit rate than the H.264, and you're able to get away with more things if you're a content creator and you happen to be in an area where you don't have a good upload speed. NVIDIA has an OBS guide that when you use their hardware, they tell you, and it's updated, and at 4K, at a bare minimum of 12 megabits per second, you can use AV1 encoding. My upload speed is only 42 megabits per second. So that's phenomenal that we have advanced in technology to where we're able to get things done at a much more efficient bit rate. So that was some of the research that went into the purchasing decision. I'm just showcasing this before we get into the dedicated unboxing. That's all right. So that's generally it. I'm not using this for gaming. So this won't be really an in-depth review per se. I'm just going to test it out for my needs, see how it's hitting for, and that's about it. So I'm going to switch over to the product camera. And we're going to get started with this unboxing. Let me move this keyboard over a bit. All right. Okay, so this is the packaging. I think, you know what? I'm going to have to stand up for this. One moment. Move this over. All right, so just the packaging. And I have to consider also move this fan over how much space it's going to take up on my desk. So one of the things with the mini PC when I had it was that it was compact. It was smaller, But with a laptop, it changes the game a bit. So, power brick, standard stuff. It's a laptop. Should expect that for sure. You take out some more stuff. All right. So you have the power cable right here. I'm just going to place this stuff right here. Open this up this way. Keep that right there. Have to be a little bit careful with this. Oh, oh well. Oh well. Man. So this is the laptop here. It's about what I expect. So, man, that's got more messy. Geez. Let me just put this stuff off to the side here. There we go. All right. So this is the product. It has a nice design. I like the uniformity with it. Cohesive. Move. Okay. Just showing you the connections here. All right. So let me get that right. You're going to have a connection for generally plugging this up, but let me be sure. Yeah. Okay. So in this portion, you would use the power cable, straight connection, just fine. Ethernet capability, HDMI 2.1. And I hope that's not getting a good focus in. Jeez. And it's the auto settings on this webcam. So my apologies for that. One moment. Felt like I had some decent, but generally where you see like those blue connections right here, those are the USB 3.2 Gen 2. So the max you're going to get on those is like 10 gigabits per second. And then you have your Thunderbolt 4 right here. And the max for that is like 40 gigabits per second. Let me go over. And then over here is going to be like our key stand locking, functionality. If that's what you're into with laptops, it's more of a security feature. If you research that, of course, got some vents, another USB port, 3.2 Gen 2, and a spot for headphones right here. Now it wants to clear up a bit. So this is backside. Nothing crazy. And I'm going to open it up. All right. Been that. So you should see generally what the laptop is hitting for in this current viewpoint. Now, to my understanding, these keys actually light up once you get this joker turned on. So I'll definitely be experiencing with that. It got the GeForce RTX, the Core i5, the DTSX and all that, just some things that's featured with this laptop. Of course, trackpad, mouse, all that. But I'll be hooking up an external keyboard and mouse to this because I'm going to go into the power settings to where I can use this PC with the lid closed. You can do that on Windows. All right. And that's generally it for me. I'm liking what I'm seeing. And it's my first laptop that I purchased in quite a while. It's been a number of years since I've purchased a laptop. All right. So definitely excited to add this to my PC Windows ecosystem. And I look forward to getting this updated set up for streaming, so I can put this thing through the ringer and give you guys some pros and cons to see what's exactly going on with this device. All right. So in the second part of this video, I guess I'm gonna show everything turned on, updated, things like that, and then we'll just go from there. All right, so this is going to be, the ideal or finishing touches to the setup. So this is a dual PC setup, and it involves a streaming PC and then your gaming PC, so that you're able to offload everything off to the streaming PC, so your gaming is pretty much unaffected. Now I'm going to just so you can get like a little bit of a distance shot. All right, that's the rig up there, AV rack over to the right there. So let's go on. This is just a rechargeable fan. Got a nice LED display. It's cool. This is my main gaming mouse. This is Red Dragon RGB. But what's cool about it is that it got these side buttons here. It's an MMO mouse. Had this for years. Logitech. So once again, if you watch my videos, you'll see this soon. Um, Keyboard number 1, keyboard number 2. All right, and Rodecaster Pro 2, Audio Technica headset, gaming PC, cable management is whatever, it works. Main screen OBS. I utilize full screen projection to my capture card. This is the laptop. This is the streaming PC. Got OBS on here as well. Laptop is right here. Don't think it takes up too much space. Of course, with 2 laptops, one for my work from home company and my personal computer here, of course, it's going to be more space on the desk. But when I'm not streaming or recording, I simply put this on top of here. And with my television, there's enough room here to where I can slide this underneath the television to where I can clear up some more space. So if I need to do a product review or do anything where I need more space, I'll turn this off and I'll simply use my main computer and I'll just slide this under the TV. So listen, cable management, it is what it is, but this works for me for now. I cleaned it up enough to where it's manageable for me. Avra Media, Live Gamer HDMI 2.1 external capture card, and then I got the internal one inside my PC, which is right there. You see RGB flashing. So once again, the PC cable management, I'll fix that up later on in the summer. And if I need to project, I'll just do this in OBS. I'll go here, right click, product camera, full projector screen. That's my capture card. Watch this. Boom. And I just go live from my streaming PC. That way, in case my main PC go down or has a blue screen or an unexpected issue, I'm still live on my streaming PC and I'm still able to continue to stream or recording, and then I can reboot my main PC and do what I gotta do quickly to get back up. All right, so hope you guys enjoyed that. Pretty straightforward setup, nothing crazy. And let me know if you have any questions. All right, thank you. Goodbye.